Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people.
The winds of scandal are howling around the power couple Beyonce and Jay-Z, as a relentless truth seeker named Jaguar Wright seems hell-bent on exposing every last secret they've fought to keep buried. Just when we thought the rumor mill had run dry, Wright drops yet another jaw-dropping bombshell, an explosive allegation that Queen Bey herself harbors a deep, dark secret. According to Wright's salacious claims, the beloved pop icon harbored steamy, sapphic desires and engaged in romantic trysts with multiple women during her days as a member of Destiny's Child. If these accusations prove true, it could rewrite everything we thought we knew about Beyoncé's motivations and personal life. Wright suggests these rumored lesbian liaisons were a driving force behind Beyoncé's parents, Matthew and Tina Knowles, hastily arranging her marriage to Jay-Z, a desperate attempt to prevent their daughter's scandalous secret from ever leaking and derailing her meteoric rise to superstardom. So while the public bought into the narrative that Beyoncé's critically acclaimed Renaissance album was a heartfelt tribute to the LGBTQ+ community and her late uncle who passed from HIV complications, Wright is spinning a radically different tale. She alleges the album was in truth a deeply personal exploration and celebration of Beyoncé's own long-suppressed queer identity. The Beehive is abuzz with shockwaves over these fruity rumors about their queen's private desires. Inquiring minds are feverishly demanding to know, where on earth is the relentless Jaguar Wright unearthing all this piping hot tea about one of the most private celebrities on the planet? Does she have a mole leaking information from deep within the Knowles-Carter inner circle? Or has she simply mastered the art of connecting the faintest breadcrumb trails to explosive conclusions? One thing is certain, this is a can of worms that cannot be resealed, and all eyes are on Wright to back up her earth-shattering claims.
Beyonce to stop ignoring her bisexual tendencies.
For years now, a certain cheeky portmanteau nickname for Beyonce has proliferated across the internet: Beyonce. What began as a playful attempt at bestowing masculine signifiers on the feminine diva has taken on startling new significance in light of Jaguar Wright's recent explosive interview with Street Life Productions. In this jaw-dropping exposé, the outspoken truth-teller didn't mince words, leveling a staggering accusation that threatens to rewrite everything we thought we knew about Beyoncé's persona and private life. Wright alleges that behind her carefully cultivated public image of empowered womanhood, Beyoncé harbors sinister witchcraft practices and exploited innocent black women during her rise to fame with Destiny's Child. These are nuclear bombshell allegations that detonate years of speculation and have ignited a raging inferno of curiosity across social media. Can Beyoncé's pristine reputation and legacy withstand such searing condemnations from Wright? Or will the smoke from these persistent rumors soon billow into an uncontrollable conflagration that consumes her entire empire?
Nobody want to accept that bitch.
Interestingly, Beyoncé herself may have fanned the flames around these witchcraft allegations with her own words and artistic choices over the years. Fans will recall her introduction of the fiery, untamed Sasha Fierce alter ego, a persona Beyoncé has admitted to feeling possessed by in order to overcome her natural shyness and deliver scorching stage performances. In her own candid revelation, the singer described the transformative experience. Right before I performed for the BET Awards, I raised my hands up, and it was the first time I felt something else come into me. I knew that was going to be my coming out night at the award show. Fanning the simmering flames into an inferno, Beyoncé's former drummer abruptly quit in 2018 after 7 years of touring with the megastar. In a sinister twist, the musician leveled her own blistering accusations that Beyoncé engaged in extreme witchcraft practices behind the scenes of her glamorous concerts. So disturbed was the drummer by what she allegedly witnessed that she filed a restraining order against Beyoncé, fearing retaliation for daring to spill these dark secrets.
I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyoncé. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And, you know, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious...
Stoking the controversy further, popular YouTube blogger Storm Monroe has presented her own purported evidence that Beyonce is deeply enmeshed in nefarious African witchcraft rituals and the occult underground. With such persistent tendrils of speculation originating from so many angles, one can't help but wonder, where there's this much billowing smoke, how sear? Certain can we be that there is no raging fire at the source? Can the infamously private Knowles Carter camp extinguish these inflammatory rumors once and for all? Or will Beyonce need to break her silence and finally address the searing allegations head on?
Beyonce is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. She is a daughter of, I believe, either a daughter of Oshun or Yemaya. I go back and forth. I feel like it's Oshun though, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But nonetheless, she's a high-ranking witch. Okay, how many people have come out and said, "Hey, can't start dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that." Like this is nothing new. Okay, but you got to understand when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done. And Madonna is a very high-ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is. Of course, the main thing Madonna practices is Kabbalah, but then there's different versions of Kabbalah, just like there's different versions of African spirituality. But then I also believe that in addition to African spirituality, I do believe that Beyonce is into dark magic and black magic as well. Her and Jay-Z. And we're just going to leave it at that. All right.
While Storm Monroe's dogged investigation into Beyonce's potential occult activities added potent fuel to the raging internet firestorm, she was far from the only digital sleuth determined to penetrate the thick veil of secrecy surrounding the megastar's private life and spiritual beliefs. A veritable bonfire of blogosphere exposés and viral rumors dissected every last lyric, symbolic image, and onstage mystical flourish for hidden meanings. Each new revelation stoking the inextinguishable curiosity and rabid speculation engulfing Beyonce's withering mystique. Beyonce's fans and critics alike hungrily devoured any shred of gossip that could potentially lift the haze obscuring her inner life and personal motivations. In the blistering social media era where nothing remains under wraps for long, every flicker of alleged witchy theatrics from the Ivy Park impresario was quickly fanned into an uncontrolled brushfire across Instagram, Twitter, and the blogosphere's biggest bonfire pits. Could Beyonce's intensely stage-managed persona withstand the searing heat of such intense scrutiny? Or would her beleaguered team soon be forced to summon the crisis PR firefighters to douse this rapidly metastasizing inferno?
Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough, because she just started all the girls.
But long before the fiery witchcraft accusations began casting their pagan shadow over Beyonce's carefully curated image, there was already a simmering cauldron of rumors speculating about her private romantic entanglements, specifically alleged dalliances with fellow women that called her assumed heterosexuality into question. These whispers of potential sapphic secrets first began bubbling in 2000 when Beyoncé collaborated with singer Amel Larrieux on the track I Got That. Shortly after the song's release, Larrieux fanned the flames herself by allegedly revealing in an interview, which has since been scrubbed from the internet, that Beyoncé had overtly pursued a romantic relationship with her, though Larrieux declined the advance. This tantalizing anecdote lit up the gossip blogs like wildfire, with many speculating that Larrieux's loose lips played a role in her being blackballed from the industry by Beyoncé's powerful crew. The smoke continued billowing in 2009, when pop iconoclast Lady Gaga seemingly outed Beyoncé's closeted attraction to women after their iconic telephone video collaboration. In a candid interview, Gaga stoked the flames by stating with a wink, "We had an amazing time working together on her video, and it just kind of works out because we both like women." 2 years prior, Beyoncé herself had already raised eyebrows and sparked fevered chatter when she was spotted at a risque burlesque show in Los Angeles. An enthralled eyewitness regaled the juicy details. Beyoncé was really making the most of the burlesque strip show. She was on the table in the VIP balcony cheering loudly as two girls got naked and licked each other's feet. She stayed until 3:30 in the morning. Oh, Bey likes to get nasty. With each new revelation and sighting, the whispers of Beyoncé's potential fluid sexuality grew louder and more insistent. What began as hushed innuendo was rapidly becoming an uncontrolled bushfire of speculation, one that would soon be stoked into a raging inferno by the surprise arrival of her Renaissance album. While ostensibly marketed to the masses as Beyoncé's heartfelt gift to the LGBTQ community and tribute to her late uncle's struggle with HIV/AIDS, many have begun to wonder if her Renaissance album was in truth something far more personal, an artistic exploration and embrace of her own long-suppressed bisexual identity. This salacious theory has only gained more credibility.